Now it's time to scale your Facebook ads. There's so many different ways that you can actually go when you're scaling your ads. There's so many different strategies in terms of actually scaling your ads. But I'm going to share with you exactly what's working for me when I scale all of my campaigns. Let's dive right in. So now it's time to start scaling your Facebook ad campaign. So I'm very excited to show you this now. So a couple things you want to start doing is asking yourself, how big is your audience? Now, for example, if you're targeting in your audience, you're targeting 200,000 people, 100,000 people, or 50,000 people. That is a small audience on Facebook. Yes, you will make sales, but that targeting is so narrowed. You want to have big audiences to scale in. I have found a lot of success targeting in the 3 to 10 million range. Now, I keep it very simple. Now, what I do with all of my campaigns is I just scale about 20% daily. Now, if you want to be aggressive, you can go 30%, 35%, but that is very aggressive. So you can do that though. Now, another thing you can actually do is you can duplicate and you can increase the ad budget. Now, what I like to do is I'll start it off at 25 and then I'll start increasing daily. Then what we can actually do then is start duplicating the ad sets, and I'm going to show you a real campaign that I'm running and that I'm scaling right now, because then if you can actually see how I'm scaling this, it'll actually make a lot more sense and tie together. Now, a useful tactic to actually scaling is using email lists, because look at it this way. If you're collecting emails, what you generally need is about 300 emails to 1,000 emails for Facebook to take that data and find customers just like that. Find lookalike audiences for your audiences. So the beauty of using Facebook and collecting emails is that you can put in Facebook, you can put in 1,000 emails. Let's just say 1,000 people come to your landing page and you're running a weight loss offer. Now you have 1,000 emails. You can upload those emails to Facebook and create lookalike audiences. And what that means, Facebook will go out and find people who are just like the people who you uploaded. Facebook has all the data. They know who purchases, how long they sit on our sites. They know all the information. So now, based off of that information, we can even add that in our campaigns and test it. But I found that it's very effective to use when scaling your Facebook ad campaigns. Now, lastly, the most important fact to scaling on Facebook is using multiple ad accounts. What that means is that if you have an ad account where everything is working and you're scaling, you're making money, you're in profit, what you want to do is take that same campaign and build it out on another ad account. Build another fan page. Use the winning creatives, the winning ad angles. So now you have a backup ad account that you're spending money on, that you're warming up the ad account, and you're getting ready to run on another ad account. So that's exactly what I do. I have multiple ad accounts where I run on. I have multiple ad accounts that I warm up. And this is just something that you'll start to get in a good rhythm of after you get your campaign profitable and you start scaling your campaign. So let's dive right over into my current campaign. So take a look at this campaign. We'll actually just grab these ad sets. So let's just click here and we'll bring them over into the ad set level. So as you can see on all of them, I'm spending $125 per day on each of these ad sets. Now what I'm going to do is tomorrow morning, I'm going to get up early and I'm going to increase it by 20%. Now also what you can do is if you don't want to do that, you can click here and you can create a new rule and you can actually add in automation rules to do this automatically to where your budget will increase 20% tomorrow. So this is something you can actually do. Now Facebook makes it seamlessly to use this, so this is a great tool if you've never used automation rules. Now let me show you exactly how I'm targeting, because that's very important. In our notes we're discussing using lookalike audiences on Facebook from our email list, and I'll show you exactly how to do that from your email list also. So we can see, let me just click into this ad that we're spending so far $66 today. Let's click on edit. Now I want you to pay very close attention to this, because in the previous modules we were discussing email lists and unsubscribers. So one powerful tool that you can be doing when you're scaling on Facebook is you can include the lookalike audiences. So I uploaded my customer emails here, and this is why it says unavailable, but this is roughly about 5 million people in this audience. But as you can see, unsubscribes 81318. I added my unsubscribes so they do not get retargeted with my Facebook ads. They don't come to my ads and leave angry faces or get angry for seeing my ads. Now these people have unsubscribed from my email list, so that means they most likely seen my Facebook ads before. They gave me their email, they didn't like it, so they unsubscribed. So as scaling, you can take all the unsubscribes and you can exclude them from your actual targeting. Now pay very close attention to this. Let's actually scroll down. Now look at my detailed targeting. Now this is a ninja trick that I do with when I'm scaling my campaigns. No targeting, because I'm using my email list. You can take people who have commented on your page, people who have watched a certain percentage of your video, people who have stayed on your page for a certain amount of time, and you can add that into your lookalike audiences. Now, in terms of scaling and duplicating, so we can even duplicate this right here. Facebook will give us an option, and then we can increase this. I can duplicate this 2 times, 3 times. So depending on what you want your daily budget to be, you can duplicate it based off of that, and then monitor the ad sets and make sure to give it at least 3 days, because if you duplicate it 3 times, one of those is going to be a winner. 2 of those are going to be a winner, and then one of those may even be a loser after the 3 days. You'll have to end up killing it. So make sure to be implementing all these strategies I'm showing you. So I know you're watching right now. Make sure you're not on your phone and you're taking action and taking notes. So now let me show you the benefits of actually using an email list and exactly how you do it. So it's very simple. All we do is we go right over to Aweber, and we see right now we're in my account. And then what we can do, so these are my CPA coaching students, for example. So what we could do is we could go to subscribers and we could do manage subscribers. So in this specific email list, I have about 530 people. So then after you export your CSV, what you want to do is open the notepad. So right here, I'll take this very first email off the top. And then, so I'll open my notepad. So you'll be using your CSV. And then all you'll do in your notepad is you'll paste in the emails. Then all you have to do is save it. Then all we have to do is go right back to Facebook. And then all we have to do is click on this little drop down box, and then we can actually go to audiences. So then all you have to do is click on your audience, and then you can click custom audience. Then what you do is customer file. And then right here it says add customers from your own file and copy and paste data. Now all you have to do is choose the file that we just saved in the notes, and then we can name it. So we can just name it scaling leads. So you want to make sure to choose directly from customers. Advertisers collected information directly from their customers. So choose that, upload your file, and click next, and then you'll be completely done. Then you want to make sure you at least have 300 emails plus when you start to upload into Facebook. Now right here you see there's 2.1 million people in the audience. So then what you can do, I'll scroll down so you see how it's done. So right here I have my unsubscribes that I actually uploaded into the ad account. And then now what we can do, for example, my AW list 1, I can take this. So what will happen is it'll take about an hour for Facebook to pick up all that data. We see there's about 35,000 people in this audience. You just click right here, and then you create lookalike audience. Now what I do, choose your fan page, choose your location. So then what you want to do is hit this drop down box. You want to choose 6, and this is exactly what I do. I drop down to 3, 4, 5, and then 6. So then as you see in my Facebook ad, I was targeting each one of these, but you can even test 1 to 2%, 2 to 3%, 4 to 5%. And see which one of those actually brings you better ROI. I have found doing various tests that when I add all of them in there on this specific test of scaling, it actually works even better for me. So you can actually split test that also. So then that's all you have to do, and then click on create audience. Then once you create your audience, it'll look exactly like this. AW list 1%, 1 to 2%, then we have 5 to 6%, and then so on. So then we have all of these right here. So with Facebook, at the end of the day, always remember a lot of ROI comes back into retargeting, taking your email list, uploading them to Facebook, taking people who engage with your posts, people who watch your videos, retargeting them in your Facebook ads, and split testing.